Hey everybody, it's KYP561. I'm coming in tonight because it is nighttime. I want to do something a little different. I am about 2 days late on doing my Real Housewives review. So I'm thinking that I'm going to try and squeeze in the Real Housewives and the Love and Hip Hop video and make that into one. Hopefully I can make that work, especially since for the Real Housewives, I really don't want to talk about everything that happened throughout the show, because a lot of that shit they could have just kept to themselves. I basically only want to talk about two things from the Real Housewives that stood out to me. Of course, one of the things that I want to talk about is the Phaedra and Apollo fiasco that went down. And the other thing that I want to talk about is Kandi and Todd. As a matter of fact, let me start out with Kandi and Todd first. Okay, you got Kandi and Todd. They're getting their bags and everything together because they get ready to fly out to Los Angeles because Todd got Kandi a part in the movie Second Chance Christmas that came on TV One back in December during Christmas time. I saw the movie and it was really good, even though she wasn't like the star of the movie or anything like that. She did a really good job, and it was a part that we found out she didn't have to audition for because Todd knew some of the producers of the movie, and he just went on ahead and sent them her reel, which I think, from me looking at the Hollywood Divas, a reel is when you kind of like record yourself, I guess, doing a scene, and that is your actual audition that you send to different producers when you're trying to get a part, so you don't have to be flying back and forth or whatever. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what it is. So anyway, he sent them her reel, and just to show them that she does have some acting chops or whatever, and they went on ahead and gave her a part. So good for you, Kandi, and also good for you, Todd, because by you getting her this part, it does show that you have some type of clout somewhere, because you pulled some strings and got her a part in a damn movie. I don't give a damn if it wasn't on the big screen. Hell, the movie's a damn movie. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, as they're packing their things, Candy's looking for an overnight bag because I guess she's supposed to just fly out for a day or two, and she's planning on coming back. But they show Todd lugging in all these damn tennis shoes and extra clothes and this and that and the other. So she was like, damn, you packing like you're not coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, what's up with that? So he basically tells her that he plans on staying for maybe something like another week or whatever. Now, I don't understand how the hell two people live in the same house together. They're going to the same place, but one don't know the other's schedule or itinerary or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? That was a little weird to me. I don't know if this is something, I don't know when he was planning on telling her. I don't know. That was just a little strange to me. But anyway, she kind of feeling some type of way. And she was basically saying, just telling him how he doesn't seem like he's happy when he comes home, or she's always rushing home to come and be with them and this and that and the other. And he basically told her, I'm gonna stay out here and I'm gonna chill for a few days. At first he said he had some work, and she some work to do, and she was like, well, you're not working on the weekends, which he probably was not working on the weekend. He was going to take that weekend to chill, and maybe on Monday or whatever, he had him some little business to take care of, whatever, because I think this is around the same time that the Hollywood Divas was getting ready to come out. So the man got work to do. So, she was like, sometimes it's almost like you don't want to be here or whatever. And he basically was over that shit, because he was like, listen, I'm not going through this shit with you or whatever. He was like, and then he was like, you love to argue. She says, no, I don't. But then they start to argue. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the shit that you're saying you don't do, this is exactly what it is that you're doing. See, this is how I read Todd. I read Todd as when he goes on his business trips or whatever, I think he does need to take like a day or two to get his mind right before he comes back to the bullshit, which is Kandi and her shit. You know what I'm saying? You got Mama Joyce living up the damn street. You got what the child name is, Riley, with her little stuck up ass attitude, bopping her ass around. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Kandi with this baby shit, and now we're gonna get into that a little bit later. But I think that he needs some time to unwind and then get his mind right before it's time for him to come back. And for whatever reason, Candy's not understanding that. So anyway, they going on here and they go on their little trip or whatever. Shortly after, Candy returns right back, because I think she was only there for like a day or two. She returns right back, and her friend Carmen is there at her house. So, you know, Carmen is asking her, of course, how was your trip? How was the movie? Blah, 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 blah. So Candy's giving her the details or whatever. And then shortly after that, you know, she goes on to telling her about, you know, the little problems that her and Todd are having. And the main thing that she talks about is that it's the lack of sex, and she's trying to have a baby and this and that and that and the other. Now this is where I think the conversation should have been cut. As I'm listening to Candy tell Carmen this story, and I'm looking at Carmen's face, Carmen has this glow on her face, almost like a smirk. It almost was as if she was happy to be hearing that it's some problems going on in the household. And this is why I always say married people should not discuss their marital problems with their single friends, because a single friend is going to give you the wrong fucking advice. You know what I'm saying? So she was saying that they don't have sex anymore. So Carmen was like, what? You know, y'all ain't been married long enough to, you know, not be having sex. So that's a problem, blah, blah, blah. First of all, let's stop acting like we back in the old days where you haven't slept with the person until you marry them. Todd and Candy been fucking for 2 years before they got married. So it's not like we just got married 6 months ago. We just started having sex 6 months ago, and now all of a sudden, you know, shit done been cut down. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't nothing new to him. Your shit done got old. Like, it's not fascinating to him anymore. Which, you know, then she said they down to once a week. So when she said once a week, I was looking around like, what the fuck is the problem? You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, listen, ain't nobody finna be pouncing their ass up and down on me 2 and 3 and 4 damn times a damn day weekly. That's some bullshit, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit there, that's not happening over here with me. So anyway, you know, she goes to talk about, well, maybe y'all need counseling. Counseling for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what exactly is it that you all need counseling for? It seems to me like none of this shit was discussed before y'all got married. It's like, let's get married. Once we get married, we'll figure this shit out as we go along. And which, if that's the case, that's a big ass no-no. Because now we're starting to see that they're on 2 separate damn pages. Damn the separate pages. These motherfuckers ain't even in the same book. Candy wants kids. It's clear that Todd don't want no motherfucking kids, okay? I think that Todd is more focused on his career, whereas Candy has been in her career for almost 20 years, if not 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So she has established a name for herself. She has broken barriers. She has completed her goals and things like that, whereas Todd is pretty much just getting started. And people can say what they want to say about Todd. They can say he's an opportunist. They can say he's using Candy for her money. They can say, you know, he's using Candy for her name to get jobs or whatever. If that's the case, then hey, because at the end of the day, we're all opportunists. We're all trying to find a way to step our game up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily think that Todd is with Candy necessarily for her money per se, because we all know that there is a prenup in place. So it ain't like he just gonna drain her ass dry and then skip on off to the next bitch and spend her money. Which I think that's another reason why he don't necessarily want no kids from her ass, because it is no benefit. Because when he leaves her ass, he wants to leave her ass with no fucking strings attached, being a damn child. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of makes sense, because although I am here for marriage, you know, like I said before, I've been married now for almost 7 years. I'm totally here for it. But it's certain things that you all need to be on the same page with before you just skip your ass down the damn aisle hollering about I do, and then all of a sudden it's, oh, wait a minute, I don't know if I'm going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because she goes on to tell Carmen that now her and Todd want to produce a movie. Candy, you can't do every goddamn thing. Every fucking time you turn around, you know, you go see a fucking Tyler Perry play. Now all of a sudden you want to do a damn play. You playing that you got a damn part in a movie. Now all of a sudden you want to produce a damn movie. I mean, it's okay to want to do these things, but I think that sometimes you just have to chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Just chill the fuck out, you know. So anyway, she goes on to say that she has some questions for, I guess, some of the producers or whatever. She's trying to find out how shit works. You know what I'm saying? So Todd, this is his business. This is what he does. He is a producer, you know. So why would you think that he's not giving you accurate or sufficient information? So anyway, she had a question. Todd answered the question for her, and in turn she says, okay, well, I'm still going to ask such and such and such and such. Okay, for one, you did a few things. You basically made it seem like, okay, yeah, you gave me the answer, but you might not know what you're talking about, so let me go over here and get somebody else to confirm what you just said. Meaning you don't trust what your man has to say. Now listen, I'm all for asking questions and making sure that you have accurate information from different sources. But Candy, I can see in you that you make a bitch think that, bitch, you don't know what you're talking about. Let me go over here and ask this woman, or let me go over here and ask this man. You know what I'm saying? So I can kind of see where Todd gets a little irritated with that, you know. And then I agree with Carmen when she said, okay, if you were going to do that, you shouldn't have told him. You should have just, you know, caught up with them whenever and just asked the question and let that be that. Candy, I didn't think it was going to be a problem. Of course you didn't think it was going to be a problem, Candy, because you're fucking selfish. You know what I'm saying? You're selfish. Candy wants to be married, but she does not want to be in a marriage. Meaning, Candy wants a husband. You know, she wants to be able to say she has a husband, live the married life, show off her ring, take trips with him, do this and do that. But when it actually comes down to the things that make a marriage work, Candy she wants to do what the fuck she wants to do. At that point, it becomes this is my shit over here, this is your shit over there. Get on over there and handle your business and let me handle mine. You know what I'm saying? So, and it can't be like that if you want your marriage to be successful. So then when they go back to talking about the sex stuff or whatever, she goes on to say, you know, well, I was told that it's 3 things that you need for a successful marriage. Financial stability, good communication, and good sex. Well, what I want to know is, who did you get this information from? Did you get this information from the old lady gang, in which neither of them have husbands? They may have had husbands, but something happened to where they ain't got husbands no more. And your mama, I believe she was married twice, okay? And neither one of them are still around. So did you get this advice from them? Did you get this advice from your homegirl Rashida? As we saw on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Kurt is just acting a plumb damn fool. He getting the baby DNA tested behind her back. He trying to bring in some old floozy from a damn sports bar to be the damn nanny. You know, he all in the hot tub with all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So did you get that information from her? Did you get the information from your other homegirl Toya? As we now see, she's going through with Myth Hits, and he taking dick pictures and nude calendar pictures, and he did a interview with Sister to Sister and said he basically told Toya he never wanted to be damn married. So did you get your information from her? Did you get your information from Tiny and, you know, Tiny with T.I., you know, because they was just in the news recently, you know. I guess they trying to get their shit back on track, but their shit wasn't 100. Or did you get the shit from your homegirl Phaedra? And now her shit just plastered all over the damn place. You got a convicted felon ass husband that done been convicted 2 times for the same shit, okay? You know, you got all kind of shit going on your end. Like, did you get this shit? Did you get your advice from them? So from those people that I just named off, them bitches couldn't give me directions to the motherfucking front door, let alone know how the fuck to make my damn marriage work, because they not following their own damn advice. Because if their advice was so damn good and accurate, okay, they shit wouldn't be up and damn limbo as it is, or as it has been once upon a time, you know. And this ain't no hearsay. They shit is on Front Street on TV, aired out once a week. Okay, so I don't know what you got going on with that, but like I said, if y'all down to having sex once a week after you've been fucking every damn day for the past 2 damn years, you ought to be glad that motherfucker won't touch your ass at all. I don't know, but it's like y'all just on 2 separate pages. Like I said, you are the one that's always talking about you want to have this baby. I ain't heard Todd say shit about no baby not one damn time. You keep talking about we trying to have a baby, bitch. No, y'all ain't trying to have no damn baby. You trying to have a motherfucking baby. Todd ain't trying. First of all, he already told you that he's not hardly going to be there. I think what your problem is, because you keep saying, because clearly, we're okay in the finance department. No, bitch, you're okay in the finance department. Todd might not want to be living off your shit. You know what I'm saying? When you dealing with a man, a real man, no real man wants it to be out there as if he's living off of his woman. You already got your mama talking shit. You already got other little vloggers and shit, saying, oh, he hit the jackpot. He cashed in his lottery ticket when he married you. This type of shit. This man he might want his own safety net in the event that y'all asses ain't together anymore. Because I really don't see it for y'all, Candy. And the reason why I don't see it for y'all is because it's your fault. It's your fault because you just I don't know what the fuck you doing. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, okay, I think that's all I got for Candy. But Candy, I wish you the best, but I'm gonna need you to step it up. I'm gonna need you to grow up because you pretty much running that man away. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what goes on in y'all household or whatever, but for what I see on TV, the way that is portrayed to me on Sunday nights at 8 o'clock on my Bravo channel, you need to get your shit together. I'm sure he ain't 100% over on his end. He got some shit that he probably can work on too. But like I said, for the most part, what I'm seeing, the shit lies with you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna need y'all to get that together, and once again, stop telling your single friends all your damn business, you know what I'm saying? So, just stop that shit, All right, so let me get to Apollo and Peter first. Peter comes to pick up Apollo. Yeah, Peter comes to pick up Apollo or whatever, because I think it's the day before he's supposed to go and turn himself in. So Apollo gets in the car and he's basically saying how he's stressed out and, this and that, and, a lot of shit's going on or whatever. So then he proceeds to tell Peter that lately Phaedra has been really secretive with her phone. She's been holding on to it, don't never want to, basically she don't leave the phone laying around. No, making access for him to get her phone is hard. Now, I have a lot of shit to say about that going through the phone shit. That's one thing I do not play. My phone, nobody fucking calls me, okay? If it's not my mama, if it's not my daughter, if it's not my husband, or if it's not the wrong damn number, okay? No fucking body calls me. However, that is my damn phone, okay? And I don't think that I should ever have to hand my phone over to you for you to look through my damn phone. Just do fucking checks on my goddamn phone to see what the fuck my daily damn activity is. I'm a grown ass woman. I pay the bill on that motherfucking phone, so fuck you. That's my shit, okay? And vice versa. I don't have no code to my husband's phone. I don't want it. The phone rings. I ain't trying to dive across the damn bed to answer the fucking phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not no shit that I'm trying to do. I ain't trying to be no motherfucking private investigator. If the shit ain't broke, I ain't trying to motherfucking fix it. As long as I don't have any suspicion or anything like that, that's your damn phone. That's your phone. Them your texts. Them your emails. That's all your shit. And vice versa. My shit is mine. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, he's saying, she being all secretive and shit with the phone, blah, blah, blah. So now conveniently, one day she don't have the phone on her. The phone rings or a text message goes off or some shit like that. And she goes to go and answer the phone. He goes to reach for the phone. And I guess once he reaches for the phone, he just was like, oh shit, I got the motherfucking phone. Let me just go on through here. So he supposedly starts reading all these text messages and shit from some fucking body named Chocolate. Y'all couldn't come up with a better fucking name than Chocolate. I got so fucking tired of people saying Mr. Chocolate, Mr. Chocolate. Like, what the fuck? Y'all could, listen. I 100% believe Phaedra got a new man. Okay, I'm all here for it. But I'm not particularly sold on this chocolate shit. Because for one, Apollo, we know you're a fucking liar, okay? We know that. You sat here, you lied on Kenya. Although Kenya did play a part in the bullshit, you know, according to you, the shit was a lie. So no, I'm not gonna jump and believe motherfucking thing that you say. Okay, so you say you sent the text messages to your phone. Ain't nobody got time for that, okay? Not only did you send the text messages to your phone, you took the time to print them motherfuckers out, okay? You gonna print the motherfuckers out. You sending your confessional, you reading off the shit, whatever, okay? And then you go on to say, this is her picture right here. Listen, once again, I'm not sold on that shit. Anybody can go and doctor up some fucking emails. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody could have fucking did that shit. We know you're good with forgery, okay? We know you know how to forge some shit, okay? And I just don't think that Phaedra will get caught slipping like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, do she have a man somewhere? Yes, I 100% believe it. Do I know this for a fact? No, I don't. But I believe that she does, because she's just a little too jazzy and snazzy for me. You know what I'm saying? Right about now. But is it this chocolate motherfucker that you're talking about? I'm not sold on that shit. I ain't sold on that shit. So anyway, you go on how, you know, you reading back and forth the text messages. She talking about this time next week I'll be off the plantation, and you know, I want to spend the rest of my life with you and all that. That shit don't even sound. I'm not buying it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not buying the shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna need. It's gonna take a little bit more convincing for me to go through that shit. So anyway, Peter, he just all glossy and gleamy out because he taking everything in. He just, you know what I'm saying, he breathing every motherfucking thing in so he can keep it stored up here. So when he get home to Cynthia, he gonna motherfucking let it rip. When he got home to Cynthia, this motherfucker was reading, he was reciting the text damn near verbatim. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then this text, and she texted and said this, and then he texted back and said this. Cynthia, she just, oh my God. The fuck out of here. I ain't believing that shit. But I you know, and Peter and chocolate and somebody named Chocolate. Peter, shut up. God damn, like, you so fucking messy. I can't stand it. So anyway, we fast forward. I'm assuming this is the next day that Apollo is supposed to be gone to turn himself in, which that's supposed to be in the state of Kentucky. So the fucking shackles ain't even on his damn ankles yet before Phaedra ass is over there changing the locks and doing all this extra shit. You know, this Phaedra, you bitch, you deserve some type of award, honey, because when I tell you, bitch, you is playing this shit to the end, okay? You is playing this shit to the motherfucking end. First of all, do I believe that Phaedra thinks that Apollo is any type of threat to her? Hell no. You know, I don't think Phaedra is not a bit more scared of fucking Apollo than the goddamn man on the fucking moon, okay? She's not scared of him. She's putting on, because when she gets ready to make her move, I think she's already filed for divorce, I'm not sure, but in the event, if she has not filed for divorce, if she does file for divorce, these are all of the reasons why. Oh, he's violent. I was afraid for my life and the children. You know, and you're putting all this shit on tape. Oh, well, let me go and walk through the house, child, and see if he done told the house, because he said he was going to take all the electrical fixtures. He was going to take all the light fixtures, and he said he was going to smash all the TVs. Why do you have to verbally say that shit? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's like you just trying to, you're a lawyer, bitch. You know how the shit work, child. Go ahead and do you. But bitch, you're doing too damn much, because I'm not falling for it, you know. And so she got a locksmith coming over, and she got a guy coming over to change the codes in the garage, and what I don't understand is, why are you doing all of this shit now if Apollo is not there? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you were really afraid and all of this shit, don't you think you would have been trying to change locks and shit while he was out? If you thought that he was going to do some shit to you? Like, do you think he done got a fucking contract out on you or some shit while he locked up? Like, the man is not violent. He's a fucking thief, but he ain't no ass kicker. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, you got old boy there coming to change the locks. Then you got the old dude there to do the garage door or whatever. So he's doing the garage door, and lo and behold, here come old Apollo pulling up. Now, another reason why I say Phaedra ain't scared of fucking Apollo is because let's just say if he was violent, and you really feared for your safety, you in your mind, you know for a fact that this motherfucker is in Kentucky being processed into the fucking federal prison in Kentucky. You know this in your mind. You see this crazy motherfucker pulling up in your yard, the first thing you gonna do is call the motherfucking police. Because now, if it was me, I'd be saying, oh, this bitch finna come kill me because he done ducked motherfucking turning himself in, which means now the marshals is after his ass. So he really don't give a fuck. So he got to be coming over here to do some shit to me. So yes, 911, I need you right fucking now. You know what I'm saying, bitch? Code 10, man fucking down. You know what I'm saying? So, and for her to say she's not gonna call the police, bitch, you ain't scared of Apollo. You know goddamn well Apollo wasn't gonna do a motherfucking thing to you. So anyway, you got the assistant girl. She's like, you want me to call the police? And she's like, no, you know, let me just let me see what he want or whatever. So anyway, he going through the house and he like, god damn, you know what I'm saying? I ain't, you know, you changing the locks and shit. And you know, she was like, here go your garage door, because she like, I don't know if I'm gonna ever get this back, and I don't know who all he's giving access to the home to. Why the fuck would he be giving other people access to your fucking house? Like, Phaedra, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. You know, like, why the fuck would he be doing that? So anyway, he came and he had the garage door opener and he handed it to her. And he was like, here's your garage door opener. So I was like, okay, bam, check number one, bitch. He ain't trying to, you know, come back in here and have a bitch. I don't know what the fuck you think he gonna have a bitch come in there and do. I really don't fucking know. But anyway, what I do want to know is, who in the fuck was she on that goddamn phone with? That was the fuck I want to know. I want to know who she was on that phone. I want to know who she was texting, because somebody called her back after he had left, and I said, okay, now was she texting the boyfriend to tell the boyfriend that this nigga is over here, and if some shit happened to me, this is who the fuck did it, or more to her? She kind of reminds me of that damn Annalise Keaton on that goddamn How to Get Away with Fucking Murder. She's setting the scene for the shit. You know what I'm saying? So anyway. Shortly after that, we got somebody named Bun. And why the fuck was Bun in the bushes? Like, I don't get that. What the fuck was he doing in the bushes? So anyway, she that's Apollo's friend Bun. He comes in or whatever, and she basically was saying, you know, you need to get your friend and this and that and that and the other. So Apollo going through the house, and I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He going around corners, ranting and raving. You know how niggas do when they in a goddamn frenzy, you know. So she's just standing there, and so Bun was like, you know, all he wants to do is just see his kids. So she was like, he saw his kids last night. So then she goes on to say that he had Aiden hysterical, telling him that he was going to jail and that the police was coming to get him and that they was going to kill him and this and that and the other. Just adding more shit to your case, Phaedra, because you know goddamn well that man did not tell that little boy that shit. Now, he probably did tell him that he was going away, as he had started to tell him a couple of episodes ago, and which I was here for the way that he was going about it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, you know, I believe you just pissed off because he told the man what the fuck was going on, because I don't think you was gonna fucking tell him. You probably was gonna make up some shit about some fucking aliens out of space or some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You probably wasn't even gonna tell that child that. So I'm glad that he did tell him, and I don't think that he told him in a way that had him scared and terrified and screaming and shit the way that you was fucking trying to make it seem. So anyway, and he was like, well, why are you changing locks? She was like, well, I'm changing the locks, you know, for my safety or whatever. And he was like, you didn't even change the locks from the previous owners of this house. You kept the locks the same. This bitch gonna say I couldn't find nobody to do it. Okay. I'm gonna just let that shit sit right there, because bitch, you ain't have nothing else to say besides that dumb shit. What the fuck you mean you couldn't find no damn body to change no goddamn locks? All these goddamn locksmiths, hell, you could have changed your own goddamn locks. You know what I'm saying? Like, once again, you know, just more shit. You just trying to build up your little case or whatever. So anyway, he ended up leaving, and like 2 seconds later, he ended up coming back. You know, and he basically, you know, went and got a nail gun or something, not a nail gun, a power drill or some shit. I guess in his mind he was saying, bitch, I'm gonna take this whole motherfucking house apart. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But Phaedra know Apollo was not gonna do anything to her, so I really want her to stop her shit with that. You know, just stop it. The man is he's gonna be locked up. You fucking basically left him as soon as you realized that he was facing jail time, bitch. You were out of there. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is so fucked up, because as much as Southern Belle as you claim and as religious as you claim to be, you know what I'm saying, you left that man before the goddamn gavel was down on the damn court bench. You know what I'm saying? Like on the judge's podium. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's really, really fucked up for you to have been so ride or die for him. But when it's time to ride, your ass rolled rolled the fucking other damn direction. And I think that's really, really fucked up. So as we know now, he is in prison or whatever. And I hope that you do go to take the kids to see him or whatever eventually. You know what I'm saying? At least for damn his birthday, Father's Day, you know, Christmas or some shit like that. Ain't nobody say y'all got to be regulars down there at the fucking prison, you know what I'm saying, mingling with the motherfuckers. But at least let that man see his kids. And I hope you know, let him, you know, send their report cards, or, you know, do some shit, Phaedra. Just don't be no bitch about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't be no bitch, because we already know what the fuck you did to get this damn man, and you already knew what type of motherfucker he was. So don't cop out. You know what I'm saying? Don't backpedal now. You know what I'm saying? Don't backpedal. You know, so I just hope that you do the right thing. I'm already at 30 or a little bit over 30 minutes, y'all. So I guess I'm just gonna have to come back in and do my Love and Hip Hop review. So thank you all for clicking on the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. So I guess until like the next hour or so. Peace.